Hello everyone, it is Ken Chrysler here and welcome to another episode of CTL. We are officially on the road to WrestleMania, and boy is it going to be a good one. It is going to be a good one because we have a good start off here with the new and improved Unsubscribe and Die. They are here tonight. And of course Bronson is going to kick things off with the promo. But these three men have committed to this new faction. There's been all kinds of different versions of this faction. And Dan, Plum, and Devin are the culprits. And of course, Plum and Devin left their own brands to join this group. And they are definitely here to start some stuff. And they're trying to recruit more people in this group. And this group, I'm not really going to give an opinion on it, but the other subs say that they have to be stopped. They have to be stopped because Bronson does not have good intentions. And what an entrance there by these three. Two of them former Universal Champions. What an entrance. My name is Charlie Bronson, and this is the new and improved Unsubscribe and Die. And we are here to make a bloody mark on this brand. We are here to stay and go into 24 as the most dominant faction ever. I have Dan, I have Plum, and I have Devin. Two former Universal Champions. A part of my bloody team. And at WrestleMania, we will dominate just like we will dominate tonight. And if anyone has a bloody problem with me, come down here right now and face Dan one-on-one. And someone's had enough of this group. And who is it? It's the former CTL champion, Marcus. So Marcus is here. He's had enough. And he's pointing at all of them. He really wants a piece of Bronson. He's talked about it for a while, that he wants to take down Bronson. And tonight, we're going to kick things off with Dan versus Marcus in a 2 out of 3 knockout match. And here we go. What a good start to our evening. And of course, tonight we will have an Extreme Rules match. It's just going to be an exhibition match because I believe next week we are going to have Elimination Chamber. And Mark is trying to get something going there at full speed. And Dan with the headbutt. And look at Dan throwing in some strikes. We don't know how much dangerous this team is going to get. We don't know who else could be involved. They've had all kinds of members throughout the years. And this time around it is Dan, Plum, Devin, and of course Bronson, the leader. And Marcus wants him. And, yeah, our main event's going to be really good. You're going to see Bronson, Devin, and Plum in action against the CTL champion, the #1 contender, and the former champion. All three of them. So I don't know how that's going to work. I don't know how they're going to get along and come together here, but they're going to have to do something. We'll see how Marcus does tonight here. Yeah, we're probably going to have some Elimination Chambers next week, or on the next episode. For all the brands, we're probably going to have at least one or two maybe on each brand. I think the women's title on one of the brands, and then on this brand, it's going to be the United States title, because right now Eli holds that title, and whoever wins that Elimination Chamber, they're going to get an opportunity to be in a match against Eli. So I don't know who's all going to be in that yet. If you're part of some sort of storyline or you already have a match for WrestleMania, you're probably not going to be a part of it. And of course, we also have the tag championship that we need to address as well, I believe. Yeah. So we have both of those going on. So probably two Elimination Chambers for next week on this one. It just depends on the brands. But we always like to do an Elimination Chamber. We usually don't do the pay-per-view. Usually what happens is it's kind of in between the Rumble and WrestleMania. And look at Marcus here, fighting off Dan. And Dan's already got a point. So it is 1-0. I didn't even catch it at first, because we all know how these knockout matches are. They're pretty bad. They're pretty bad. Of course, Marcus has Luther on his side. And look at these strikes to Dan's head. We're going to have Captain Danger in action tonight. He premiered, well, he debuted at the Rumble, and of course Aaron is a part of our crew now, and he's going to get his first match up tonight. And in that Extreme Rules match, it's not for anything, but it is a good exhibition. But maybe the winner will get a good spot at the Elimination Chamber next week for the U.S. title. How about that? Maybe he'll be number 6. Maybe that's what we'll do. That's a pretty good idea. And I don't know if we can, I think we can cover tags on Elimination Chamber, but I don't know how that's going to go. So I'll have to look into it. And Marcus, oh man, delivered. Uh-oh, look here though. You have got to be kidding me. Devin distracting Marcus. And this is a heel tactic by this heel group. I cannot believe my eyes. Devin getting involved, and this is a no-exit match. So what a brilliant move, because it's hard getting involved in a no-exit match, but he just did it. He cannot be in the ring though. If he goes in the ring, he can't come out. That's how a no-exit match goes. And look at Dan there. And that really threw Marcus off. And look here. Oh, what a counter by Marcus. What a counter. That was a key counter, too. That could have been game over. If he would have hit that Samoan spike, it would have been. And look at Marcus here. Now, submissions won't work, but they could still get a KO. That is a possibility. Or get close to a KO. But Dan is hanging in there. He's moving his legs, trying not to pass out. And look at Dan getting right out of it. And that's going to be hard to get the KO, actually, if Dan can get right out of it. And look at Marcus again trying to build some momentum, build some speed. And it does not pay off. And Dan, oh my goodness, what a hit. And look at Dan, and it is done. And Dan really has improved. And he has defeated a former CTL champion, Marcus. And I am shocked. This group continues their dominance. And we're going to see them in action later. We're not going to see Dan in part of that main event, but a good win for Dan. He really needed it, especially after the whole deal with Rumble spots and all that. He really needed that win tonight, and he got it. And these are the 5 participants that are going to participate in the Extreme Rules match. We got John, we got Styles, we got Aaron, we got Ryan, and we got JR. So, and I guess whoever wins will get that 6th spot in the chamber, because none of these guys are already in a match. So, I don't know who all is going to be in the chamber yet, but the winner automatically gets in. And probably is going to be number 6. Of course, that chamber match will be for the number 1 contendership for the United States title. What a kick out there by JR. And this is Falls Count Anywhere. And JR slamming Styles' head. Good slam there. Look at Ryan tearing up an announce table. We got John, we got Jay. This is going to be a good one. And the winner is definitely going to be part of the Elimination Chamber. So Elimination Chamber will be next week. It won't be a pay-per-view, though, because not all the matches will take place in the chamber. There might be one brand might do it all in the chamber, but not all the brands are going to do it. So it doesn't... It's really not a great pay-per-view because you only have the chamber fight. So, and we've already determined most of our number 1 contenders. I know one of the brands hasn't determined the women's number 1 contender, so they'll probably have a women's chamber. As for the other brand, I don't think they will have. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. But we never do chamber matches, so we might as well. At least once in the season. And look at Captain Danger. Doing a really good job here against Ryan. Of course, he debuted in the Rumble, did a pretty good job there. And we'll see how he stacks up tonight in his first match here for the season. And Styles delivers a big blow on JR. Oh my goodness, and another great move by Styles. Of course, Styles is still the GM. Bronson is not in charge yet, but Bronson definitely wants power. And someone's got to stop him, and Marcus has been trying to stop him. He's been on a crusade to get him, but he lost to Dan tonight. So that is not a good start for taking down this group who may go into 24 for all we know, especially if they're not stopped. It's just a treacherous team that has had a legacy, despite, having different members all the time. They're still kicking after all these years, and it's always different people that are picking up the logo, but I don't think it's ever going to end. We got rid of it, and it's back again. And I think this is the third version of this team. I believe. I'm not 100% sure on that, but I believe it's about the third version. I think the Baby and Frieza was a part of the group at one point. I think Dan's been a part of the group twice. And Bronson's been a part of the group also. I think at one point maybe Gorgie was. I'm not 100%. It's been a while. I don't remember half the stuff I did, which is sad. Because you all should know more than I do about this. But you do. And people want me, not to get a pay increase because of me not knowing things. But, I do great on the mic. I'm a great commentator. And I think I should get a raise. Just because I don't remember a couple things. I'm not the brightest man in the world. I'm close to it, though. That is for sure. And look at Ryan dropping Styles. And of course, two members of Game Over fighting each other here. Of course, Crimson and Jay won the tag titles. That was a big deal. With Crimson and Jay winning the tags. And we don't know who their opponents are going to be at Mania, but it's not going to be the Destroyers. So a lot of people are glad about that because they didn't want to see that rematch. We've seen it about 100 times now. Styles is just diving on everyone. Look at John here. And Ryan, what a counter there by Ryan. Good counter. Oh my goodness, Ryan with another big strike. And look here, a pedigree by Aaron. Captain Danger. And Styles may be in danger. And a kick out there by Styles. And Ryan's planning something also. We'll see what he's going to do here. Of course, after this, we will officially be, All Brands will have 2 episodes left. All Brands will have 2 episodes left in the arsenal. Look at Styles. Oh, JR goes right into those steps. Head first. That was a big hit there. Styles. Good pin combo. And a kick out there from Ryan. Styles, what a move there. And JR. Oh, no, not JR. Captain Danger. And uh-oh. JR. Kick out there by Styles. Wow, no one's been eliminated yet. They've done really good here. All 5 of these contenders really would like a spot at the Elimination Chamber. It's really good. And it will be a guaranteed spot, but yeah, I think we'll have it at number 6. I just hope we don't forget by the time. But the interns, they do the spots, so you got to watch them. You got to double check their work because they're a bunch of college kids. They're a bunch of college kids. They're young. They're young. They don't have experience like me. It takes time to know everything. John getting tossed out of the ring there. JR going for the pin and a kick out there. And Ryan, not even a 2. So all 5 of these contenders are very resilient. And we'll see if John can eliminate JR here. And not even a 2 there. And of course, we're grabbing more steps, and we're going to do absolutely nothing with them. And look at John using his head as a weapon. John throwing JR in the air. Just threw him in the air. And JR kicks out. Wow. What a kick out by JR. That was a good kick out. And look here. We get our first fall and another kick out. Wow. It has just been a kick out marathon here. We'll see who gets the first elimination. But this has been going on for quite some time. And they're all really wanting this spot. It's a good opportunity. It's not a guarantee for the chamber, but it's a good spot to have like number 6 and be guaranteed a spot to begin with. So usually 6 wins, but it could be a little bit different. It just depends. It's not a guaranteed win. Styles just got laid out, and before Aaron could go for the pin, he got hit with a chair. Oh man, Aaron could have eliminated Styles, and John hit him with a chair. And there's your first elimination. It's going to be JR. JR is the first one out. He could show up in that chamber match still next week. But the winner will be guaranteed a spot. Probably number 6. The other 5 will be random. Of course, we do favor people that participate. Just to remind you all on that. We do favor those people. It doesn't even matter if they participate in this, as long as they participate somewhere. Oh my goodness, Styles with another dive. And going for the pin on Aaron. And Aaron's been eliminated, so we are down to 3, and there you go. Aaron could have had it if it wasn't for that chair shot. So he may have not have gotten eliminated if it wasn't for that. And that was a game changer for Aaron. Look at Styles here. Gonna try to eliminate one of the members of his faction. And John, you better watch John with that chair. He's extremely dangerous. Extremely dangerous with that chair. Look at John using his elbow to strike Styles. Ryan going right into the brick barricade. Oh, that's got to hurt. And hopefully next year, I don't know if the brick barricade is going to be brought back, because I think it's going to cause a lawsuit, if you ask me. A barricade made of bricks. What genius came up with that idea? That's what I want to know. What genius thought that was smart? It's like being, when, how you get thrown up against the barricade. Imagine just running toward a brick house and throwing your body up against a brick house. That's the equivalent of what's going on here. And that's crazy. It's just unbelievable. And of course, it's a 5-star match. It's a really good one. You're down to 3. Of course, we already have some matches scheduled for WrestleMania. On this brand, though, we only have the CTL title announced. Everything else has not been announced yet. And John's been eliminated. We're probably going to eventually have to do a women's title. I know our women's division on this brand is basically dead, but the least we could do is one match. There's one brand where the women's division is a big deal. And then there's one where it doesn't even exist. No offense, it just doesn't. It's not on there. Things could change though, and we gotta have people sign up more. That's what's gotta happen. And this brand has had the least amount of participation this season. And hopefully things will change. Styles using that kendo. And look at Ryan, gonna strike him back with it. Oh my goodness. And I love that move by Styles. I cannot ever get bored with that move. That move was just amazing. And look at Styles with the kendo. Strike after strike. He is punishing Ryan. And now going for the pin. And Ryan with the kickouts. And look at Ryan just jumping up. Good move there. And he's going to go for the pin. Thought he did some damage there, and he did enough, apparently. Wow. Sometimes you just hit their head the wrong way. That's enough. You don't have to always have a finisher. And Ryan wins, so a guaranteed spot at the Chamber next week, and a good spot. So congratulations to Ryan. He really needed that win. Of course, he held the CTL title this year. But now he has a shot at maybe getting a shot at WrestleMania. And here is our main event. We got the champion, the new champion, Okada. We got the number one contender, Judd, and the former champion, Luke Razorblade, versus Bronson, Plum, and Devin. And I don't know how Okada's going to work with two people. One, he took the title from, and then the other wants to take the title from him. It's a crazy idea. Whoever booked this was really good. That was a really good idea to put those three together. But I don't know if it's going to work against this team, because this team has been nothing more but impressive, and they got a big victory already tonight against a former champ and a former tag champ. We only have we only have about one match scheduled, but we're definitely going to see Unsubscribe and Die versus three people for sure. Now, who are those three people going to be? I don't know yet. Maybe Bronson will have a singles match as well. And oh my goodness, Judd just got powerbombed. And of course, Judd with an excellent Royal Rumble win. He really needed it. He hasn't really had a lot of opportunity here. And he's going to get his shot. He's going to get a shot. He has won the tag titles once. But that was very brief, I believe. I believe him and Joe won the tag titles. But now he's going to get a shot at the main event, which is crazy. And he's been on a roll here lately. He's looked very impressive. Look at the damage he's doing on Devin. And look at Bronson throwing in some strikes there. Of course, Bronson has beef with Okada and Luke. He has started a lot of stuff with both of them. Oh my goodness, and Luke Razorblade with a nice clothesline. Look at Plum. He's got Luke in a nice submission. And Okada did that move, and then he broke up the pin. Some good reflexes there by Okada. And of course, a good thing about being a number one contender, especially for the main title, a good thing about that is you basically get to have a lot of camera time. That's the best part. Even if you don't win the title, you're basically guaranteed the next couple episodes you'll be a part of them. Or at least 2 out of 3. Which is really good. Because sometimes you're not a part of them like every once in a while. And then you get that number one contendership. You win that. And then you tag with the champion usually against a rival faction. And really get you up there. I mean, so it's a good thing to do. Win a number one contendership. And Judd did a great job. He won Rumble spots to get in the position that he was in, and then he won the Rumble. And look at the submission there on Okada. Okada breaks out of it. Look at Devin. What a breakup. Oh my goodness, Luke Razorblade diving on Plum. And we don't know who's going to challenge Unsubscribe and Die yet. But whoever it's going to be, it's going to be good. I mean, Luke Razorblade could definitely be a part of that group that challenges them. Judd and Okada, though, are going to have their hands full with each other. And look at Okada here, some combos. Okada and Luke, though, want revenge because they have been attacked by this group on multiple occasions. And look at Bronson slamming Okada. And Bronson going for the pin. And no luck there. It's not going to be that easy. And look at the stunner. Oh, man. But Bronson's going to try to make it look easy. He's going to try to pin the champion here. And Okada kicks out. Bronson biting Okada's ear. And look here, a stunner again. I don't know how many of those he can take. And what a great move by rolling out. And Plum should have went for the pin. And instead, Plum's going to throw in some more strikes. And now he's going to go for the pin. That's a good strategy. And he got it. So it is 1-0. And Plum has pinned the champion with the help of Bronson. And look at Judd here. Judd's going to try to get some revenge. And Devin's right there to kick him right in the back. Look at Luke Razorblade dropping Devin on his head. This is crazy. This is a brawl. It's more than just an exhibition fight. It is a brawl. These two teams want blood, and of course there's been some beef between two of these people and Unsubscribe and Die. Also, and look at Devin here. And Bronson going for the pin. No one's there to stop him, and Judd kicks out. But they have done a lot of damage here, this group. And Plum now going to try. No one there to stop him, but Okada kicks out of that one. 5-star match. We got a lot of 5 stars tonight, 2 of them. Of course, as a little bit of information for you, we may be bringing the 24/7 title to this brand next year. So, just to let you know on that. Depending on the outcome of WrestleMania, the Universal may join. I don't know. I think that's a little too much. Or maybe, depending on the outcome, I mean, we could have two champions going into 24 and then they battle it out for both belts. That will probably happen if depending on the outcome. Because the outcome could go the other way and we don't have two champions. But it's definitely going to be crazy. Because rumors of one brand going away is probably true at this point. The rumors have become more likely to happen. Judd hit Devin in the back of the head. But look here, I don't think he's going to get this pin at all. Yep, there's two people standing right in front of that pin. And look at Bronson. And look at Devin here slamming Okada on the ramp. Oh, man. And the champion gets pinned twice tonight. And this team continues their wrath. Someone's got to stop them. And someone's going to have to step up at WrestleMania. Because this team won big tonight. Won two big matches tonight. And pinned the champion twice. Sending a message. And what a night it has been. And this team, very successful tonight. And we will see you all later. Wow. What a performance.